Hello. I want to go ahead and share something else that was put on my heart. And this is it. You know, there's a lot of people on Facebook and YouTube and all these other platforms that are speaking messages. And I hail you, messengers. And then you got people that are just appearing, just posting to fit into the fad of the season. It's a fad to be spiritual. It's not a fad. You know, don't just talk about it, be about it. What I mean by that is this. I just came back from the scrapyard, and as I was going to get my ticket, I seen the same man that I've seen a few times out there now. He's a homeless man. It doesn't matter his color, the skin color. I didn't even see that. You know what I seen? His energy. His energy was strong, and I heard Father say, go speak to him. So I went up to him and I said, sir, and he looked at me startled, and he started to think that I was going to bother him. I said, sir, I'm not here to bother you. I just wanted to let you know God loves you today. He said, well, God loves you too. And I asked him how he was doing. He said, I'm trying to scrap some cans so he can build up some money. I said, sir, let me bless you. I don't have a lot either. But that's not what this is about, see. It's that movement when the Father has spoken into you. This is the spirituality that you need to understand. That small inner voice, once you have started to listen to it, becomes something that resonates through you so powerful, you automatically respond. So I went and spoke to this man. He started telling me a little bit about where his life was. Yeah, man, I just looked at him. I said, sir, I just want to tell you have a good energy. Father sent me over here and wanted me to tell you that he loves you. And you should have seen the man's eyes lit up. I was astonished at that. And I said, sir, give me a hug. I'm not even wearing a mask. I don't go out in the public trying. I try to avoid wearing all these little the muffle. You want to be muffled? Father said, be about it. Don't talk about it, be about it. And that's what this whole message is right here. So if you're on Facebook, YouTube, and other media platforms, and you're putting on there how fantastically wonderful you are, walk it. Walk it. Don't boast about what you're doing. Let the Father see you in secret, and you will be rewarded in secret. And I'm not telling you this to boast on myself either, because if I would, I'd take a video of what I did. That's not what this is about. This is about walking through, picking up your cross, and walking as Yeshua did. In that instant, I seen and had compassion on a man that was considered, you could say, sick. He wasn't sick physically, so to say. He wasn't sick mentally, so to say, but he was homeless. So you could say he was sick in a sense. You know, as Yeshua said, watch over and protect and help the homeless and those that need. So, when you are actually taking your cross and walking with it, you will begin to have these synchronicity moments, these moments where Father will come to you and ask you to speak to someone else. These are the times that you are learning to grow. Take that spiritual growth and learn from it. And I will promise you something else. Just because you see the tip of the iceberg doesn't mean you don't see the rest of that iceberg. Nor do you understand the true depth and the fathom and the reality and the dimensional spirituality that's entwined and encompasses something such as in the moment that is known in of the Father. You know, you can post on Facebook all you want about what you ate today, but there's hundreds and thousands of people that aren't eating today. Have you thought about them for a moment? When you post at this nice little restaurant with this nice little meal that you had, how many people are actually hungry out here? And see, I've been battling myself a little bit, and battling the Father some, and asking, Father, why do you have me here amongst the darkness? And that revelation came to me the other day. Yeshua came to me and said, have compassion. Wow. Yeshua said he came to heal the sick. Wow. I'm amongst and in the midst of sickness and those that are in the darkness. And I asked Yeshua, Father, why am I here? When my spirituality sometimes is higher than what this is. And these are known as my first works. You see, you all have heard the saying, return to your first works. And your first works are picking up that cross. Taking that walk that Yeshua did. Okay? You see a homeless man, you have compassion on him, you feed him. You see someone who's sick and lame with some disease, you stop and you pray, and if you have the power to heal them, you heal them. The duality concept is really neat, because many of you think on this physical plane, there's a whole nother existence that revolves around you in a depth of a level that you really have to see with spiritual eyes. And I don't mean just the two here. I'm talking about spirituality all itself and all the totalitarian of it. Remember, our goal is to bring heaven to earth. Our goal is to pick up our own cross and walk as Yeshua did, following his universal truth, his laws. And they weren't really laws to hold you down. They were laws to give you pieces of the keys to the kingdom. It's a beautiful time to be alive, everybody. There's a lot of things waking up. There's a lot of spirituality being poured out onto the planet, onto God's creatures, his people, those he chooses to awake, those who have chosen to be awoken, and those that are here for a spiritual purpose much deeper and stronger and more profound even than what you think you have. And that even goes back to me. So next time you stop to think about what you post on Facebook, about what you had to eat, remember somebody else is hungry. Remember someone else is poor in spirit. Remember someone else is meek. Remember someone else is suffering. And that's what it means to have compassion and to be an empath. Is to see the compassion, act on it, to lift and edify another being up, another human, another brother, sister, mother, or father. Sometimes it's hard to explain the perplexity and the dimensional knowledge that's brought down to me, if I can say it that way. Because it's in such a depth, trying to even speak it doesn't work. Trying to explain it to you is difficult. And you won't really catch that learning until you yourself has experienced it. Once again, I'll say it out loud and proud. Don't talk about it. Be about him. Love you. May the Father guide you and bless you today. Fulfilling the purpose given unto you, may you be the light. Take it in as a prism. Reflect it back, not in just white, but in the colors of the prism that we understand as a frequency known as the Father, Son, and the Spirit. Take that light. Hit that level that you need to hit these people, whether they be homeless, poor, hurt, healing, sickness, whatever they are going through. Pick up your cross and walk it out with them. Woo! Love Yeshua. Huh? Those messages, boys, get power. Woo! Love it. Y'all have a beautiful day out there. I'm going to keep trying to bring what comes to me in my heart. These days are coming unfold, people. Whew. Spread your wings.